Well, hello everyone, sports fans, Chiefs Kingdom, this Comics Bigger TV here. So, time for another prediction video as it is this Friday afternoon. We have the Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders in a uh, matinee on the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday. Uh, and well, Chiefs are 10-1, riding high, and still a very good chance to get the number one seed in the AFC playoffs. Uh, and yeah, and facing the Raiders for the second time this year. We played them back in Week 8 and beat them in a close game, 27-20, uh, in which it was a kind of a back and forth game, but we hang on and got the win in that one. Uh, Travis Kelce and Kareem Hunt each had a touchdown in that one. Kelce had 90 yards receiving in that one. That definitely had his best game of the season in that one back in Week 8. And yeah, now here we are uh, facing them again. And well, we're coming off another nail biting win, a 30-27 win against the Carolina Panthers last week on a last second field goal. And boy, we are 10-1, but we definitely are not playing like a 10-1 team. And really, we need to kind of figure out how to, have a big lead. And these walk-off wins are nice. Definitely enjoy that, but really need to, have games where we can have a big lead and not have to have a stressed out win kind of thing. So, but yeah, but Mahomes was very solid on that one. And at the end of the game, he had a huge 30-yard run, which put us in field goal range, and that was pretty much the difference in the game. And we had rookie kicker Spencer Schrader uh, kicking for the injured Harrison Butker. And unfortunately, Spencer Schrader actually suffered a hamstring injury in practice. He unfortunately will not play in this game. Instead, we have signed kicker Matthew Wright to the active roster and will be our kicker for tomorrow afternoon's game. So, yeah, we are third kicker used in what, 3 games? Yeah, or 4 games, whatever it was. Yeah, third kicker this season. Uh, so that's too bad. And Matthew Wright, who uh, was with the 49ers this season, kicked for them in a couple games when their starting kicker got injured. So he actually did kick for the Chiefs when Butker also suffered another injury back in, I think, 2022. Suffered a off the field injury as well. So he's now in a second stint with the Chiefs, Matthew Wright. So yeah, I was with the Chiefs in 2022. Had 17 points, so was 3 for 4 on field goals, including one from 59 yards. So solid kicker. So, but yeah, the Raiders, well, they will be starting quarterback Aiden O'Connell in this game, uh, as they previously had Gardner Minshew as their starter through this at the beginning of the season. Then he got benched, and then Aiden O'Connell, who started in Week 7, had a broken thumb, I believe, was placed on IR, so they had to go back to Gardner Minshew. And then in last week's game to the Broncos, a collarbone injury placed him on IR and will be out for the rest of the season. So now they're going to second-year quarterback Aiden O'Connell, and O'Connell and the Raiders rather were the last team to beat the Chiefs at home. It was Christmas Day of last year, and that game was one of Mahomes' worst games ever. And yeah, Raiders also led by star rookie tight end Brock Bowers, who's had an outstanding year on a Raiders team that is towards the bottom in points scored this season. So Yeah, Brock Bowers has 74 catches. That is the second most in the entire NFL. 2 weeks ago against Miami, he had 13 catches for 125 yards. So, but yeah, and a Raiders team that led by uh, Pro Bowl defensive end Max Crosby. But yeah, uh, Minshew, who had 9 touchdowns to 10 interceptions this season, and O'Connell, who took over last year and was actually did okay with the Raiders. So, and Chiefs will be getting two key players back in this one. Uh, He'll be running back Isaiah Pacheco will finally be returning off IR. It'll be his first time playing since week 2 when he suffered a leg injury. And yeah, so he will be back. We will also be getting back for the first time this season defensive end Charles Omenihu, who I believe in the Super Bowl last year against the 49ers suffered a torn ACL and has been out for every single game up to this point, and now finally will be returning. So, yeah, we're looking forward to see those guys back, Pacheco and Omenihu. And, yeah, and Pacheco has been outstanding ever since being drafted by the Chiefs, a 7th-round draft pick. So, it was like the 5th to last pick in the whole draft. So, boy, I think we're going to have a scary running back duo with Kareem Hunt and now Pacheco back. So, definitely looking forward to that. So, and DeAndre Hopkins has been very good since joining the Chiefs. And tight end Noah Gray, who had 2 touchdowns last week. He's had a very solid year. So, Noah Gray, 2 touchdowns last week in that nail-biting win against Carolina. So, Raiders are 2-9. Their 2 wins against Baltimore and Cleveland, ironically. So, and yes, they've lost 7 in a row. So it's been a rough year for the Raiders after a team that almost made the playoffs last year. So, and yes, picking the Chiefs to win this one, I'm going to say 28-13. I think it's going to be hopefully a close game, or not a close game, a two score game, and hopefully it won't come down to the end like almost all of our games have this season. It's pretty crazy. So, but yeah, so till Friday, and then since we're playing on a Friday, we'll basically have a mini bye week, and after this, we'll be back in action a week from this Sunday against the Los Angeles Chargers. So, and also, we have a chance to be the first team in the NFL to clinch a playoff spot. All we have to do is hope that we win in this one against the Raiders and hope that the Packers beat the Miami Dolphins, who actually are in action and are up 24-3 currently against Miami. So, yeah, that's all we have to do. So, yeah, pretty amazing. We could clinch a playoff spot before December. So, which December 1st is Sunday, but still. Yeah, so good chance of that happening. So, anyway, till Friday against Las Vegas, 2 o'clock start. Colin Express saying, go Chiefs.